Hello everyone, how are you this fine evening? It's about 7:04 p.m. on my little uh, computer there. Don't know if you can see it clearly. But here's my watch. Now, the one on the floor, I don't know if you can see it from here. Looks similar to the one Mark stole from me. But it was also a Casio watch. Oh no. Not a Timex. They're two different styles. And that's the point there too. Now, does this matter to anyone but me? No. Mark's dead, right? Alright. He died of staph infection in the hospital because of a brain injury or something. Or his epilepsy or a tumor or cancer. So again, that's all I know. That's all you know. Now, did Molly look a little bit like my stepbrother Mark? Yeah, she did. But was she Mark? I hope not. I hope not. Because that would mean Mark had a sex change and put lube in his vagina to fuck me, which to me would be weird. But whatever. If you did, I accept it. But that's crazy on your part. Now, what I mean by that is it's not like I didn't suggest this to Molly either, hypothetically, while I was driving her around anyway. Now, the reason I did so is because she did sort of favor my stepbrother. Now, the only person who would know that, though, is someone who knew both me and my stepbrother. That's the point there, too. And that's why I suggest whoever is attacking me knows me better than they want to admit. And that was before I joined the Navy. So that's why I'm worried about the two attacks, or the two experiences I had with the car accident in Three Story Fall, and thinking this more than meets the eye. And that's the El Elyon in the Hebrew is trying to help me in this situation. Which means whatever is the Most High God. Though I don't know what that means. Personally, I'm trying to figure it out too. Now, what I'm learning though is one thing about the gods. They will let us do to each other whatever we want to do to each other in their names. But it's still our choice to either accept another person's belief or not, or understand it 50-50, which is sort of what I'm doing. Sort of in the middle. Alright, anyway. Whoops, sorry about that. Now, all we know is we have a little war going on here. We don't know whose God is good God and bad God, but we do know we're just fighting it out amongst ourselves. We don't know what to call the evil within ourselves either, and sometimes we want to blame the maker of us, whatever that means. Sometimes we want to blame one of the other creatures for our mistakes. That's the point as well. We all do that. But whoever's fault it is, it must first be within you to learn you're wrong and change your behavior first. Whoever you want to blame. Now, there are rules we all gotta live by while we're here. And some people can play by them, and some people cannot. That's all I know. Now, I was pretty much one who tried to play by the rules from the beginning. And had no problem with the rules. So, like I said, if something divine helped me out at the car accident, it's still helping me out now. Well, obviously, someone don't like me to help. But I don't care. I'm trusting in that which is helping me out, not that which is trying to hurt me. But can't put 50-50. Now, it can always be worse for you than what you think it is. And that's why I'm grateful I'm able to walk after falling 33 to 40 feet or so. Not counting about 8 feet stretched out. Now the next thing I want to do is a little job of putting together a grill. Now what a grill is something you cook food on. Now usually you won't do that in an open space, but since it's raining outside, I'm going to use my garage. But this is also to teach you how to work and learn new things. That's why some people get confused by some of the things I'm saying, and even I do a little bit. But I'm trying to work it out too, the best I can. But the thing is, I can't do it selfishly for me, but to see my own glory. And I don't think I ever did, or it wouldn't have raised me from today. Whoever confronted me that day with an ultimatum, perhaps, could have been Brian and Sonia, maybe. Could have been David and Johnny, maybe. Could have been Little Roddy and Mark, maybe. I don't know. Or Vivian and one of her daughters. I don't know. There'll have to be someone alive and not dead, so it couldn't have been Bobby Lee. Like I said, either you're alive or you're dead. Anyway, hypothetically there. But logically, if Bobby Lee wasn't dead, of course, he would be someone other than what he appeared to be, right? Or hypothetically, that would be. But of course, it could have been an inside job of Marceline and Big Roddy, but that would be the ultimate both betrayal and cover up too. So whatever. Problem is, whoever did that to me wants me to act like it bothered me when it did not. Whatever they did to me didn't even bother me, and I let it go. Problem is, they can't let it go. They don't want to admit what happened. Not that I care. Or can change their mind. Either way. That's the whole book. Now, whether Satan beguiled Adam and had anal sex with him, like suggested in the Gnostic Gospels, or whatever, I'm sure somehow he had to get Adam comfortable with the idea first, which could have mean he let him have anal sex with him first if male, or if a hermaphrodite, both his holes first, then Adam's butt. I don't know. But again, unless Eve made Adam think the bigger penis was more pleasurable than his smaller penis, whatever. But I'm sure when Satan did it with Adam, he did not make it as pleasurable as Eve made it sound to him in the first place. You know what I mean? But he did it anyway, and after the deed was done, he too knew the knowledge of good and evil, and he was told not to eat of the tree's fruit. Not Eve, by the way. Adam told Eve not to touch the tree of life. Whoever that was, whatever image that was I don't know. But it seems to be, in this world, the male form is dominant over all. So both forms could have been male. I don't have a problem with that. But what I do have a problem with is you're denying the internal structure of the male and focusing on that and not the focusing on the external body, not the internal. I think that's what the spirit within me is trying to tell you. That you're focusing not on it that is keeping you alive, but the body itself. So anyway, alright, it looks like I need a screwdriver, a wrench, at least, to do all this. But if I wanted to, I could just throw it in the thing and put the thing over it, but whatever. That would be easier, wouldn't it? Now, let's see. Now it looks like it has two layers. I guess we're going to do multiple things, but I only have one steak to fry, which is the porterhouse, or the grill, which is the porterhouse. Now I have different kinds of charcoal for my job. One of them is called Kingsford, and one of them is called Jack Daniels. Wolfman Jack. Anyway, this is old number 7 brand whiskey barrel charcoal, brisket, and smoker block, made from Jack Daniels Tennessee whiskey white oak barrels. about 4 pounds. Now, since this can kill me, because it says carbon monoxide hazard, burning charcoal inside can kill you. It gives off carbon monoxide which has no odor. Never barbecue charcoal inside homes, vehicles, or tents. So that's why I'm doing it at the opening of my garage instead. Now this is teaching you to think outside the box a little bit too. Now I'm going to do it as close to the opening of the garage as I can. Yes. Now, whoever attacked me that day knew at least from Sunday school about my dream and me writing it in the Bible. So again, I still don't know who it was, but I still don't remember them either. So whatever. Can't make someone remember something they don't remember. Either. And all I know is I woke up in the hospital, and even if they meant to hurt me, they didn't hurt me. And if it was all a sham, I can't prove or disprove that, because they released me from the hospital a few days later. Now, could it have involved Brian's girlfriend, Sonia, who lived down that road too? I don't know. But I do know Brian used to pick on me that I was gay. And the only way that could have happened is if Sonia met me as I was coming down the road after I passed Dead Man's Curve, and then me and her, started talking, and I took little Roddy on down to Vivian's house, and then went back and talked to Sonia or something. Now that's not, again, memory if you have amnesia of even turning down the road. By the way. But again, I would explain it to someone whether I was in a car accident or not. Head injuries are different than other injuries because it affects the mind differently for different people. Now, whether I was in a car accident around Dead Man's Curve, question is what happened to cause the accident. And only thing I can figure out is someone was playing chicken wings. Right? Now, this here is the whiskey barrel smoker blocks. Remove blocks from pouch. See charcoal bag for instructions. Right? Charcoal drill instructions. Remove the full pouch from charcoal bag. Open grill vents. Arrange briskets in a pyramid in center of grill. Apply lighter fluid according to manufacturer's direction. Immediately light in several places. Leave the grill uncovered. Once the briskets begin to ash, spread coals evenly across grill. Open full pouch and smoker blocks and carefully place directly onto prepared coals. Smoker blocks will begin smoking. Keep lid closed to prevent flaming. Adjust vents for temperature control. Begin grilling your favorite foods. Cooking with grill lid closed will provide enhanced smoke flavor. Smoker blocks burn hotter than coals, so be careful not to overcook. Control the heat by adjusting vents. Cooking with briskets with whiskey barrels, smoker blocks may impart a golden grill color to chicken, fish, and pork. Alright? So it looks like I need to get me a lighter for my bedroom, which I have now. And of course I got charcoal and lighter fluid. Now one of the things you never see people do on TV is show you how to prepare and cook the whole meal. And that's why I'm doing this a little different. Now, they'll have a pre-prepared meal and show you that. Now, I never contact people I don't even know. I meet people like you do on a day-to-day basis. If I meet you, I meet you. If I don't, I don't. Okay, Sarah, Sarah. In other words, whatever will be, will be. I don't contact people I don't know and start talking to them at all. Now, unless I start a relationship with you, again, I'm not going to do that either. But if I do, I'll write you trying to tell you about my life first. And I'm never rude or use vulgar language to someone I just met, like Sheena, for example. Now, when I was writing to Sheena, I had shipmates who would get my mail first and then give it to me on the ship. That's all I know, Sheena. When you get your mail, it goes to the E Division first, which is the motor rewind shop, and then they give you your mail. So when I started writing you and you started writing me back, E Division knew we were in a relationship. Now what happened after that, I don't know. But within a month, you were breaking up with me, and within another month, I didn't know what else to say. But I was hearing a voice in regards to you telling me Jerusalem, 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 and that you were my witness, whatever that means. So that's why I was a little confused about what was going on with us. That's all. I was trying to understand if I had raped you or did something wrong, or that's why I wrote the prophecy on there, to protect us both from rape or violence or even voluntarily cheating on each other. What the hell I don't know. But that again was me unsure of why you were behaving so differently than we were on Palma. Now, yeah, I had to move on from you eventually. When I got back to base, I started dating. But I was still trying to figure out what was going on with us a little bit. So I kept trying to write you a little bit to figure it out. Now, one of the things I was paranoid about is could I have gotten you pregnant? Which is just a logical conclusion there. And of course, I cuss a little on that. And I know all the cuss words, from the N word on down. But I don't use the N word to anyone unless they are comfortable with it and have already shown me that. Like say when I was entertaining people I knew who, when I was married to Daphne. Well, I never used the N word around them, but I do remember a guy I was seeing on base and saying to him one time, "my nigger," but not in a derogatory way, but more in a friendly way. Now I only said it like maybe one time to him, and he understood what I meant, and I asked him if it was okay for me to say that, and he said it was fine. That's the only person that I recall ever using that word with one time, and I didn't use it in a derogatory way, but more of a friendly, impersonal way, because of being raised in the South. Now, there's two ways you can use any word, like the rappers do in their videos or rap music, of course, for entertainment value, or as a friendly term between two people who respect each other and know the word's meaning is just according to the sayer. And at the same time, I know some people, like the KKK, use it as a derogatory word. But that's like the word crap. I mean, any word can be used derogatory. You're full of crap in that way. But if you say I gotta take out crap, it's not an offensive word, right? Well, that's the point about any word. If you say I gotta take a dump, again. But if you say you are a dump, that's offensive, right? And that's the point. Now, some people date differently than others, and I know that too. But I'm dating females, not males. So let's get that idea out your head right away. For me, I don't know you. Or how you do it. But that's how I feel. And that's the point there. Now, some people, like I told you before, are heterosexual, homosexual, or bisexual. It's obviously people feel differently here. Whoops, I need that. Gotta fill it.
The lighter's lit.
Alright, anyway. Right. Now, I know once someone makes up their mind that you're not the one for them, there ain't much you can do about it, right? And eventually, I'll move on from anyone. And if you treat me badly for long enough, again, same thing. But again, I try to do things naturally, too. Well, this is boring, okay. Alright. Now this is a butane lighter, which I only use for my coals. Looks like you put this into the end here. Whoa, that don't look right. I don't know. Oh, something's coming out. And see, the problem is, I don't understand this makeup here. This is butane fuel, and I'm supposed to put it in the lighter, right? But when I did, it made a hissing sound. Maybe it's full. I don't know. Let me try lighting the lighter first. Usually the light. Look here. And that's not good. The thing's already leaking. Alright. Can't even match this. Right. Right. Well, that ain't good. That ain't good. Hmm. Hmm. Okay. Huh. I don't see what I'm missing here. Except that, this don't look removable. Ah, that's my mistake. I see what I did wrong. Oh, no. Because I thought maybe this thing comes out, but no. It don't come out. Now, see there's a little picture on here that seems to show if you want to fuel it, you put this in and this in, right? Right. Well, when I tried to do that, the contents under pressure tried to come out. So I don't know. But anyway, this thing, I don't know if I get this, but I got matches. And I don't like this thing because it might blow up on my house. If you remember correctly, I also bought some matches. So let's go with that plan. Instead. Oops. Let's take in later for this, however. I just tripping out a little. Sorry about that. Now the first thing we want to do is put the coals in the fire. Like this. And douse them with lighter fluid. Now the problem is sometimes somebody wants you to choose one side or the other, and you don't always know what to do with that. Or either. Though you would prefer someone who would give you a choice over someone who wouldn't naturally anyway. Right? At least that's been my experience. Someone likes ultimatums here either. That's why, to me, you choose who you want to be with, and you can say yes, no, and maybe once you reach the age of consent in your state. Until then, you're a child, and should try your best to wait unless you're with another child also under the age of 18. Can't do nothing about that either, but at least try to wait till you're 12 to 16 before doing that. Right? Or 12 to 18. That's all I can say. Now, because of pedophiles, children at least need to know what their PP and BJ is, whatever you want to call it, and tell them No one can touch your PP or BJ, not even your mommy or daddy or anyone, unless it's for cleaning purposes. Only with a rag. Only with a rag. Now you might ask, why am I being so specific about the rules? Because today you have to be. Because some men are taking advantage of their own children and sneaking into their bedrooms at night, some with a loaded weapon, and forcing their children into a sexual situation they're not even prepared or ready for. And it's so traumatizing to certain children, they don't ever want to talk about it either. And some children do. That's the point as well. And, you know, again, and every child is different in that area as well. Now, the thing is, I can't do nothing for either child. Neither the one who is done this way and talks about it, nor the one who does not. Now, some children aren't done this way at all. I think I fall into that category. But again, that's my life, not yours. Unless the person who attacked me at 16 did so because they wanted to be